Hello and welcome to the 10th episode of What If Civilization Started on Another Planet. In the last episode, we really focused on these guys, but we will as well today. We're going to focus on this area right here, with these three tribe countries which are completely disconnected from these people. Wow. Now, first of all, these countries, they've been doing pretty well, and they've been working together to get more technologically advanced, so in the period of time, they've become much more advanced than the amount of time it took these guys to get to this. Because, of course, they're still much less technologically advanced, but they're not bad at all. So, this stat will actually allow them to do quite a bit of expanding. So, that's actually pretty good, in my opinion. Okay, so as we can see, these guys have expanded quite nicely, and they're actually pretty big, actually. Because they can rival some of the larger countries, which is pretty impressive. But what's even more impressive is new countries forming. Yep, that's right. We're getting brand new countries in this area, which are also still connected to these like tribe areas, because that's where they all really originate from. Okay, so as we can see, 3 new countries have popped up, and obviously they're going to be smaller. But the biggest and strongest one being this country right here, because they just had the most influx of people, so that's that. And these countries, oh yeah, these two already hate each other. They have some land disputes, but that's for another time. And so these guys can basically just boss them around, but they're probably going to try to help them, seeing that what they know in life is friendship and kindness. So they're probably going to help these guys out, and these guys, I think we know what they know very well, so it's going to be interesting if they ever meet. But basically, there's going to be some more exploration over here in this area, if we just do this. And this whole little, like, peninsula part thing was discovered, so it's been going well. Exploration's going very nicely, and this new country actually goes some exploring and finds this new island, actually, right here. So that's actually pretty nice on what they're able to find so far, so good for them. But what we don't see too well for someone is the blue team right here, because they've been expanding aggressively and kind of have been threatening countries like these guys to just like give some land over, and they don't like that a lot. And same with these guys, and obviously this one. So what's going to happen actually is there's going to be an alliance against these guys actually, so that's gonna be fun. Okay, so as we can see, quite a lot of countries actually joined this coalition or alliance against the blue team because, well, they've been a little too expansionist. These guys decided to hold off, but if they ever get threatened, they'll most likely join. And the problem is now, these guys can't expand anything, while they're definitely up there and kind of like going back and forth with the red team to see who's the strongest. All these guys will definitely pose a problem. And these guys right here, since they're pals with these ones, so there's a chance they even join. Look, if they join, it's kind of over because these guys are like a top 3, 4. They're like top 4 probably, I think. Yeah, in my power rank. They should be like the 4th strongest, so you don't want that to happen. So now you're kind of stuck, and it's not going to go too well, because now your people are a little unhappy with you, so now that's going to be a problem, and yada yada. Point is, it's not going to go well. And this area right here is just unstable because they never really wanted to be a part of this. They just like they were happy with their little life and stuff. So this area is extremely unstable, and now they've been spending a lot of money on it, so which has kind of been distracting them. But for now, this area has gotten a lot more chaotic as usual. What we're going to be seeing is the sand country right here. They are kind of screwed. Really, yeah, no, obvious actually. So basically the sand country, they've had trouble, and they're probably going to get annexed by the blue team. So actually what they decide to do is get a colony over here. I'm not kidding. This is their last-ditch effort to put a colony over here and hope that the blue team does not attack that area. Well, does it work? No. because there's just not enough people here, so it instantly just disappears. Yeah, didn't think that went through, huh? Not enough people there, so it just kind of, it didn't really work. So the blue team now is kind of remember that they're there, and they're like, "Ooh, interesting." So maybe that wasn't the best idea now, was it? And so now they're starting to panic and think on what the hell they should do. And well, they can't really do anything because the blue team right here is just gotta quickly just gonna. Oh no, okay. Apparently they're too strong for that. Yeah, okay, there we go. That's better. Yeah, that was kind of expected, but the blue team takes them over, and no more Sand Country, which had a chaotic history with unifying and breaking up. So that was interesting. Who knows what problems that's going to cause? But what they're actually also going to do is buy some land. Yeah, not declare war because they're saving up their army for something pretty big, and we're gonna see what that is. But what they're actually going to do is buy this lower part of land from this grayish. What is that color? I don't know. From this country. That's what's gonna happen. It's called this country. They're going to buy some land off it just so they get a little more. Because also in the religion map, they're all the same religion, and they're just. I mean, the blue team is just like a very big religion, so this is the most populated religion, so they have a pretty good thing going in that way. And we're actually going to be seeing the red team here. They're actually going to do some of their own expansion because they're pretty upset that they lost that colony of theirs. So they're going to get actually a lot of this land right here. Because, well, they have to make up for it somehow, and that's the best way for them. There we go. And what we're actually also going to see is the brownish team here, like the island nation, they're also going to take some land because they also can't really expand. Because their ships have been wrecked and stuff from all the transporting and stuff. Bad stuff has happened, so they don't really have a navy to really go exploring anywhere. So they have held back on that for a bit, but they are building up their navy, which is probably going to help them discover this right here, which can be very beneficial actually. But for now, they just take that area, and these guys right here, with a fairly large amount of people, are actually going to go down here to do some more expanding like this, because these areas are good and nice. There you go. That looks terrible. Hold on. There we go. So these guys have just gained a lot of land. I'm making this worse. There we go. No. Why? Please. Thank you. No, I don't like how that looks. Fine, I'll leave it. So basically, these guys do quite a bit of expanding, and that is going to do it for that area. The brown team, with their newfound land right here, an area to expand, that's what they're going to do, and actually get all this like northern stuff right here, which is going to be pretty good. So what's going to happen is they will be able to get all of this, which is going to be really good. And the orange team right here actually is going to take their own piece of land right here and get all of this, because they have a pretty large amount of money even after taking over and unifying back their entire island. So these guys take a lot of land, and actually the blue team, seeing a good opening, they're going to take the rest of this part right here because, well, they need to get something. So yeah, the blue team expands pretty well actually. Which reminds the dark blue team, they shall also do some expanding, because that's like the whole reason they have formed, so they're going to do their own parts with that. Oh yeah, new war breaks out, by the way, just gotta point that out. Let's just do this. It's been a hot second before a couple wars have happened, so, I mean, we obviously have to change that, and this country right here, they got demolished by these guys, we all know that. So they're going to take their anger out. It's finally built up enough, as well as their army has built up enough, and they are going to declare war on these guys and take some land, which goes actually very successfully because they weren't expecting an invasion just yet. So they get all of this, but then are halted by these guys with a pretty sizable army, but they are able to break through right here, which allows these guys to go back here and take this over. So this is a pretty even fight right now. But these guys will try to go straight down and make a spearhead towards the capital city, which makes these guys have to pull back their troops, so they're able to defend over here, which is a very smart tactic because this allows them to kick them out of this area and back into right over here. And now it's going less and less well. So what's going to happen? The brown team, finding their chance, is going to seize the capital in a matter of hours, actually. And actually, the blue team here is going to team up on this and get some land over here, even though they just bought some. And the gray team actually is going to go right here to get some land right here. And these guys are going to just get the rest of this and surrender. Yeah, 4 super strong countries declare war on you. How fun is that? Okay, so we can see in this peace negotiation, it's a little strange. This country is actually split into 2 pieces, right here and right here. So it's a little interesting, and we're going to see how that's going to be able to play out. But yeah, they have an exclave way over here, so we're going to see how that turns out, because the brown team kind of split them in 2. So there's that, and everyone here is happy besides these guys. I mean, I guess the blue team's a little upset that they spent money just to easily declare war on them, so they didn't make their money back. They were able to go to the bank and I guess just extract the resources, so it wasn't that bad. But what's crazy is that this is actually going to be the end of this episode, and hopefully you guys enjoyed that. This is going to be the start of the build-up of something, let's just say pretty big. That's all I'm going to say. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this. Like and subscribe. I don't know. We're trying to hit, 50 subscribers. You know what? Why not? Or 100. I don't know. Just subscribe.